In today's video, I'm going to show you how to convert audio to MIDI in Ableton in the context of using a melody loop. Let's imagine you have a melody loop you really like and you want to figure out how to extract that into MIDI form so that you can add more layers, create more things around it, and maybe you're not really quite sure how to figure it out by ear, or maybe you don't really know piano too well. So this is a nice, easy hack. So here is our melody loop. Let's just say we want just these 4 bars here. So I have the track selected, and I'm just going to simply right click, and if you go down you'll see that you have a couple options. You can convert harmony to MIDI track, and you can convert the melody to MIDI track. But just so you understand, harmony means the chord progression. So if I want to extract the chord progression, then I'm going to want to select this option, and then Ableton is going to start analyzing it. It's going to take some time and figure out what it is, and it's going to do the best that it can. It's not going to be 100% accurate, but it's going to give you a pretty good starting point, and from there you can make some tweaks and edits to really nail down a chord progression. Now it's going to be in MIDI form, as you can see here. Let's take a listen to see how accurate that is. So it sounds pretty good, but obviously we want to simplify the rhythm and just make it a little bit more, straightforward. So now I'm going to right click on this grid, and I want to choose 1 bar, right? So now when I get my pencil tool by pressing B, I can basically draw right over the notes, and I'm just using these notes that are here as a guideline. All I got to do is just replace them. Well, that 1 bar is too big, actually. Let's make that a quarter note. There we go. There we go. Turn on the headphone icon so we hear it. Right? We can try these notes as well. So see how much easier it is? Now we don't have to guess. We don't have to try figuring it out. We just look at it. It's like a nice little guide, and we can just create a nice chord like this. Boom! That's the first chord. Right? Same process with this. I already see which note it's trying to go for. You just simply click over it. So you get the idea. So I'm going to fast forward to when I have this fleshed out, and then I'll show you how you can quickly start layering up your track. Okay, so we've got our chords converted. This is a pretty easy chord progression. It's basically just 2 chords. So I've basically extracted both chords, and then I simply just duplicated them. So you only really have to do it once, right? You basically just have to do it 1 time, and then just duplicate it. So it sounds like this. And boom, now we have our chord progression. We've taken the melody loop, we've extracted it into MIDI, we simplified it into the basic chord progression, and now we can start using this to layer stuff, right? So let's say we want to keep this sound, I like it, and now I want to add like a string section on top of it, right? Well, instead of having to do that all over again, I can simply just duplicate this track, and all I got to do now is simply go into the track itself and just replace it with another sound, and I'm just going to pick a string ensemble sound. That's another layer. Let's say we want to add another layer, right? Same thing. You just duplicate it, and we can pick another sound. Let's say we want to use that synth sound. Why not, right? And this same concept applies to bass as well, right? Super easy way to also layer stuff and create bass lines. So now we have some beautiful layers. Now let's say we want to create a bass line, right? So all we want to do here is literally just copy one of these progressions, paste it up on the bass track, And for the bass track, we only need the bottom notes, the root notes of the chord. We just need those guys. We can delete the top notes. And now, dropped it an octave. Now we have the notes for our bass line figured out within a matter of seconds. Just duplicate it, and here we go. Sorry for the lag. I guess it's taking up CPU power, but boom, you see the idea there? So now we've just added 4 layers, all because of this one melody loop, simply extracting it into MIDI form, solidifying the chords from it, and then just copying and pasting the track, duplicating it, replacing instruments to create layers, and now we have a nice, full, sexy sound that we can start to build the foundation of a track with. So this actually sounds quite nice. I might even finish it. If you guys want, you can comment below and I'll maybe make more tutorials on how I would finish this track and actually turn it into something. But nonetheless, that's a really easy way to get that instant inspiration, audio to MIDI, and just layer stuff super fast. Easiest way that I personally know as of now. Hope that really opens up what's possible for you and expands your creativity. So this way you never get stuck. Of course, if you want more in-depth help, I do offer one-on-one mentoring. You can always reach out to me on social media, or you can click the link in the description to fill out an application form, and we'll see if it's a good fit for you. So thanks for watching, and until next time.